Hello, friends, adventurers, and anybody else who happens to tune in. I'm Salliekat, and this is my second playthrough of Avernum. So I have gotten 3 of the 4 recruitable party members, plus my original Luigi here. And we are in the corner of the Eastern Gallery near Formalo. Okay. I've also got some loot that I should probably sell off. And we are over here because I wanted to make sure that Sabrina, who supposedly is one of the best priests around, she's got level 2 of most of the priest spells, and I just made sure that we went and got level 3 Divine Fire for both her and Luigi. She is a better priest than Luigi in that she's got Return Life and level 18 in priest spells. Also a lot of arcane lore, wow. Also some decent potion making if I ever want to do that. Yeah, she's by far the best alchemist in my party for now. She also has some skill in finding herbs, gymnastics, pathfinder, and magery. She might be a little overpowered, and yeah. Now, is she worth picking up and adding to your party? Not necessarily, because you need to be strong enough to kill the Chasm Drake before you can recruit her, and that takes quite a beefy party. Like, if you're gonna try and do that without having a priest already, that's gonna be a challenge. Now, do I want to go directly to Formalo? I don't think I do just yet. Because while Sabrina has level 2 and everything, I did manage to find some of the level 3 spells for Luigi, and I would like for Sabrina to have those also, especially things like Healing, Battle Rage, Repel Spirit. I just have to remember where everything is. Fortunately for me, there are online databases with all the information. For instance, my guide tells me that Battle Rage level 3 is in Solberg's Tower, I think. I do know that the password is disaster. Solberg still has his door locked despite being surrounded by lava. Yay, Battle Rage! Okay, that's not showing up on my map because I took the portal last time immediately and didn't give it time to register. Hi, Solberg. Bye, Solberg. Actually, do I want to talk with Solberg about anything else? No, because I already got the crystal key from him. Okay, cool. So this episode is mainly going to be me running around collecting spells and talking to Erica and other such fun things. I kind of want to see if I can do the Assassinate Hawthorne quest before finishing the other 2 main quests of the game, just to fully enjoy the rewards from that one. And let's see if anybody has respawned in the Nephilim Castle. Doesn't look like it. Here we go. I remember struggling to find this before. And Might have needed a piercing crystal or some such. Hooray, now Sabrina knows healing level 3! Still not as good as Divine Restoration, but I haven't learned the Divine spells yet. I suppose I could see if that one guy is still in the basement. Okay, the Drake's not here, that's cool. This is surely not a waste of time. Oh, you're still here. What do you know about Anastasia? Ah, Anastasia. Did you know that we killed her? You did? Oh dear. With her dead, the Nephilim will stop letting me live. Don't you think I'd better escape? Yeah, that would seem to be a good idea. Although, she's been dead for a while now, and I guess you're still alive because everyone else in this fort is also dead. Thanks for your help and good luck to you. Don't worry about me, I'll have no trouble getting away. And he leaves. And my reputation increases. Hey there, Dr. Hesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how many more streams of this game specifically I'm gonna do, because I've already done a complete playthrough. This is more just for funsies. Well, they're video games, all of them are for funsies. I have considered doing more regular streaming either of cozy games or of the old Avernums. But I thought it would be good to do one this weekend because I did just hit another 100 subscriber milestone, 1100. Yay. Let's see, I don't think there's anything in Fort Draco. I could go rescue a spider and get the brooch there. No, I don't want to leave the boat. And this is very much not a 100% run, but a get all of the important stuff run. I say as I start completing my map, like I always do. Okay, there's definitely going to be enemies in here. Let's split up, gang. Oh yeah, because Sabrina has the gymnastics skill. She's going to go first. Can't do that in combat. Okay then. So I can bless one person, I can shield one person. I can summon a shade. I can hide the party, good for sneak attacks. Excuse you, I have my sanctuary on. Okay, slowing could be a problem here. Have I not leveled up Luigi enough to get a Fire Blast? Damn. may have come in here a little overconfident. Haha. Enough to justify Divine Fire. Oh, right, Luigi also has Divine Fire. I should remember that. Okay, I'm a little stuck, and you're in the corner I can't reach without moving. Haha, yes, I can blast you with fire. Just the divine flavor, not the arcane. Araneas are so annoying. Also, I should probably do a haste again. Really not worth pulling out Divine Fire for just 2 of them. But Smite is my only other offensive spell, and it sucks. Okay, sucks a little less than I thought it did, at least against the giant spiders. Araneas are magic resistant, so... Can't see you. Placement failed, not enough room for us. Okay. Woofa. Sorry for that noise, I hit the microphone stand weird. Yep, can't have a spiderweb game without spiderwebs. Okay, I've decided I no longer want to split the party in this dungeon. I have remembered, do not step on those runes. Aranea Fangs, I think I can sell these to, Ife in Fort Draco. Okay, first let's see how many. 4. 4 is good for fire blasting. All that damage and you're not dead. Araneas are strong in this game. More experience for Luigi and another level for Andrew. Good. And a couple of scrolls. Okay. Wand. I'm unlikely to use those at this point, but can still sell them for monies. Well, if I don't mind taking a bit of magical damage, I can just do this. Yeah. Do Aranea Fangs stack? They do. Very good. Fake wall. With some monies. How much money do I have, actually? Not a lot. Oh no, I'm slowed. Okay, I can do this, and it might be better than... Okay, you know what? No. Sabrina knows Repel Spirit at level 2, not level 3. That is less good for going up against demons. Okay, so not quite that corner. My light's run out. Hey there, Zach. Found more spellcasters. I think I will try doing a summon. Summon got spawned out of view of the enemy, so it's probably not going to do anything. Or I could just kill everything before my summon even has the chance to do anything. That works too. Okay, I believe I stand on the runes to open the doors. I free a friendly spider! Yay! I've been rescued! You can't decide whether to be pleased with yourselves or weirded out. Bolt of Fire level 3. I do have that. I've had that for a little while. I also have light at level 3, which is useful. So I've rescued the spider. I don't remember if there's anything useful in this corner. There might be. Wonder if I should train Sabrina in any archery skill. She has a little just by virtue of having pretty good strength and dex stat. Or good for a caster anyway. Or I could give her one level of mage skill and then go back and find Bolt of Fire. That's a thought. Yeah, I'm excited to see the new human artwork for Avernum 4. It'll be interesting to see what, if any, difference in damage done is between Bolt of Fire level 3 cast with 1 level in mage spells and cast with however much Luigi's got. 11. Aranea books, runes woven into webs. Multi-fire attack. The room changes. Brilliant. Oh, they're... Magic barrier, how rude. Magic barrier blocks me, it does not block my projectiles. That's wonderful. Also, there's a kitten in the room with me, and he is doing an explore. Actually, there are 2 cats in the room with me. The elder one is being quiet. Yeah, I don't think there's... Maybe there isn't actually anything I can do in here? I do want to... Oh, come on, there's gotta be something hiding in that corner. One does not simply use that much empty space in a Jeff Vogel designed dungeon. Except sometimes when he does. Well, darn. Oh, there's a wall there. This dungeon is a little hard to navigate sometimes. Okay, apparently nothing over here. Admittedly, some of the empty space is... caused by adapting this map from the Exile engine into the Avernum engine. In Exile, walls took up 1 block of space. In Avernum, they do not. Ha. Fine runes are carved into the ground. To the south are a variety of bodies, who I will need to search individually to see if there's any loot on them. Energy potion, yoink. And everything else is not very good loot for my level. Oh no, someone's left alive. think I need to speak to a specific spider here. I think they just open the web for me, maybe? Aha. Trapped some bad people back there. They were mean and attacked us, so we walled them up. Then it gives you a quick kiss and runs away. I do need to talk to somebody. Great. I need to talk to Spider. This one tells me about the Spider Lord. That one's practicing magic. Singing spider. Well, at least I get to hear the very cute spider sound effects. And we can get all the spiders to talk about a mission, but only one of them is important. Where'd you go? Oh, that one just doesn't want to talk to us, despite looking the same as all the other ones. Slow, high-pitched noises. Okay, that's the singing one again. Okay. Yeah, big dignified spider is just the spider equivalent to a high priest. That was a particularly large spider, but that one was just looking for a mate. I personally love the giant, intelligent, friendly talking spiders, but I can respect people who say that they hate them because dealing with the details of some of their missions is kind of annoying. A bit more poised and authoritative. This might be the one I'm looking for. Rescued your friend. Hooray! The gate is now open. And there's some zombies. Whites, technically, but whatever. Inspect the bodies. through their pockets for loose change. And valuable wands. Of course, the one in the far back is the one that's holding the brooch. Interesting. Maybe there's a way into this area, maybe that's in the second game. Whatever, I'm pretty sure I don't need it. Do I already have the recipe for... I do have the recipe for Grey Mold Self. Cool. Going to need that if I want help from Patrick on a couple of things. And now then... Well, Formalo's the best place to go for selling stuff and training, I think. And I already have the brooch from Motrax. And I also have the stone key, so I don't need to talk to him about anything. Okay, so Sabrina only has 5 points. Luigi's got a few. Luigi's core stats are fairly crap compared to everyone else. If only barter could reduce the skill point cost of training. But I'm pretty sure it does not. And Teresa has an absolutely ludicrous 23 points in melee weapons. 20 skill points, my goodness, Andrew. And Sabrina's level 15 compared to everyone else being 20-something. Oh, apparently I've given Andrew some priest skill, apparently. And he hasn't learned any spells because I haven't bought any for him. I could do that. With his level, he could cast up to Repel Spirit if I bothered to learn them. But if I'm going to go hunting for Repel Spirit level 3 anyway... Oh, I probably gave him a little bit of training in priest spells, mostly to have him resist charming. Also, Andrew can go berserk. I never use that. Though I could increase my willpower by training even more in mage and or priest. Level 4 gets me smite. Woohoo. Yep, Phil Foglio's artwork is always fun. One of my favorite parts of the Avernums, in fact. Sure, let's go with that. Actually, what I could do with Andrew is hold off on buying spells for him and see if I can get them someplace else. Oh, right. Selling of things is something I wanted to do. Let's see if I can do that here. Yay, she will buy my stuff. Wow, it's been long enough since I've played this. I do not remember what I have. I have Smite. And a Mind Crystal for resistance. Sometimes wands and scrolls can be good for doing multiple things per round, or just having some backup options. Ooh, I have some Grey Mold. E. Okay, that's some of that for now. I should maybe retrieve the boat, but it doesn't matter that much. Oh, right, I'm going to need to buy Firebolt at level 1 for Sabrina if I want her to be able to learn it at level 3. Because sometimes this game is not quite as easy to cheese as Exile, and that's the wrong place. Buy spell for you. Huzzah. Do I want to buy a recipe for strength potion? I already know it. What recipes don't I know? I don't know Balm of Life, or elixirs. I learned Restoration Brew at some point, apparently. And back to the Nephilim Castle. At least I can get through this area very fast because of no respawns. Yay, Bolt of Fire level 3! Okay, so I've gotten a few level 3 spells here. Okay, looks like I've gotten everything there is to get in this dungeon. I don't remember where level 3 curing is, and I'm not entirely sure I care about Sabrina having that. Shielding Repel Spirit. I think I do know where to find Smite. Bleh. I think I do know where to get Smite. With an absurdly high lockpicking score, we can investigate Theryl's Knowledge Compendium. And we learn Smite level 3. Yay! Maybe I should have bought that spell for Andrew, just for fun. Well, it's Smite, it's not Repel Spirit. Well, what the heck if I'm trying to be a bit more of a power gamer in this one. Okay, so eventually we need to talk to Koth and then talk to Claudette again. Exorbitant prices. Yeah, what the heck. These are cheap. Hey there, Leafy. Hooray! 3 people know Smite level 3. Will I use it very much? Yeah, probably not. New challenge. Make an all-priest party to play Exile or Avernum. Summon Shade I don't much care about. Safe Travel I looked up recently, and it's in the Crypt of Drath, which I'm not entirely sure I want to go through, but I guess I could. Okay, so Curing, Shielding, Repel Spirit. Let's see where those are. curing is... Oh, curing level 3s in the Nephar fort that I just popped my head into and said we found everything. Of course. Curing shielding repel spirit. Repel Spirit is in one of the Slith cities. Shielding is in the Tower of Magi somewhere. Also, I do need to go and talk to Erica at some point. Also, I am in fact missing several level 3 mage spells. Oh, I did get Lightning Spray. Okay, then. See, slow I can get from Athrun, but I might want to talk to Erica first. Ice Lances is basically not something to use after getting Lightning Spray and fire spells. Beast Ceremony and Fire Blast could be good. Having Bind Foe at level 1 is actually better because webs can't be resisted. Unlock doors, I have to talk to Erica first. I don't really use illusions. I don't have Farsight. I could give Luigi the resistance crystal. He doesn't have very many other special skills. And he has by far the lowest resist elements. Yay. Luigi now has a few points of natural resistance. Magical attacks like fire and cold will do a little less damage. As will mustard, apparently. Luigi can now enjoy spicy snacks. Important question, where is my boat on this body of water? Oh, apparently I'm not high enough level to scare off a bunch of sliths. You will learn. Damage, but that was enough to kill him. There's my boat. How convenient. So I have been in here to steal the tome and learn to spell barrier from Myrewin. It would appear I have not killed everyone in here. Oh yay, Zappy Floor. Well, that's just treasure chests. Book written by humans that the Sliths have been studying. Ah, Repel Spirit. Excellent. I am now significantly more dangerous to demons. Everything feels a little bit smaller in Avernum than it did in Exile. Okay, I think I have completed the Crystal Cave repair because I can see that I found the chunk of it over here. Now, how much have I done in this place? Looks like I've done some. I think lightning spray was in this corner. Also, I realized that having the guide tab up on my web browser meant that I couldn't see my YouTube comments anymore. It looks like I haven't missed that much. Oh no, snakes. Yeah, I was trying to come up with a snakes on a plane joke and it wasn't working. No, I don't want to pick up the spear, I want to pick up the arrow. Thank you. Okay, I haven't done anything on this level at all. Cool. Since Teresa's good against humanoid enemies, it's very tempting to just send her up on solo. No, I don't want auto combat. Teresa's now active PC. That'll do. Even though I'm stumbling just a little bit into dead ends. Snakes are not humanoid, but I'm still assassinating them for massive damage. My haste is worn off. It's really not that much of an issue. So if you've ever wondered what walking through this game as a one-person army would be like... I can't see where I am on the map anymore. I hate that. Okay, scouting done. Actually... let's use a healing potion or 3 if they're available. Was there something in here? Yes, but it's just more snakes. Cannot interact with the pool, apparently. Sabrina's a priest. She could upgrade her helmet. 1-4... Bronze helmet's not that much of an upgrade. Slith priest, but where? Hi. Oh, don't tell me it's all the way back at the beginning. Ah, there we go. I'm glad that my Farsight spell revealed this little bit. That jogged my memory just enough. At least some sliths some of the time are resistant to fire. Doesn't seem to be a problem here. Okay, guessing there's more sliths inside the temple. Yes, indeed. High Priest is going to take a little more effort. But only a little. Oh no, reinforcements. Silly 5 spaces rule. There it is. Ooh, monies! Cloak clasp and a cloak. If you're really desperate for money, this can sell for a bit. Ash crossbow and more iron bolts. So I think Andrew is basically the only one with any real skill in ranged weaponry right now. For reasons I don't remember, I have him using the bow and not the crossbow. Iron chainmail. No, she's got steel plate mail. I'm pretty good. That'll sell for a lot, though. And I think that is some of the quickest that I've ever done this dungeon. Okay, fine, I'll go into combat mode. Yeah, I think Slith mages in particular are fire resistant. Okay, I guess intelligence counts for more than skill level in mage or priest spells for damage calculations. See if there's anything hiding in this. Why not? And there is not. let's have the party order somewhat more accurately represent the movement order. Aha, luck has held strong. Why not take out an extra 1 or 2 as I go? Okay, that just connects over there. Slith priests on some sort of journey or holy quest. And now, you also think they're lost. You know for sure they're hostile. And now, I'm going to send them to their favorite afterlife. Why is the party placement on combat so stupid? Okay, wow, leave something for the rest of us, Sabrina. One of them had a wand, okay. I think these poison fungi can be something if you have enough cave lore. "12 of you, wowzers." Yeah, Sabrina gets more targets with Divine Fire. Aha! Cave lore skill comes in handy. You know, these sorts of fungi sometimes swallow things whole. Cutting the bodies open reveals several goblin skeletons. You collect quite a few coins. Yay, 100 coins. Let's see, I don't think I've actually dealt with Sistis in this game yet. Could certainly do that. I don't know that he has any of the spells I'm looking for. Maybe I should have gone in and made my own note file for what I'm looking for and where it is. Shielding was in Tower of Magi. Blah blah stuff and things. Anything up here I want to deal with yet? I don't think so. just not the same without the screaming. And I went the wrong way. I like being able to move my boat on the diagonal in this engine. Okay, so I think I want to stick to this side. And back to the waterfall warren for some treats. Now, I have already picked up the Orb of Thralny. That door I think I can't unlock without having the level 3 spell. Or was it one of the others? I got in there somehow. Okay, so that door I can unlock. This one I think I can't. But I can definitely use some secret passages to get around. Rod of Arcana. Ooh, I think that restores spell points. Hi. How are we doing? Ooh, Vengeful Shades. A bit tougher than the rest. Oh, they're vengeful because they cover me with acid. They hit me with acid when I hit them. Acid isn't exactly showing up. Okay, one down. There's another undead friend. There should be a lich around here somewhere. Teresa is quite good. There's the lich. Ah, couldn't see behind the bookcase. Good news, Repel Spirit works on everyone here. Where did you go? Okay, so most of the time that sound effect is because whatever I'm hitting is taking a little damage from acid, because Andrew has the Jade Halberd, which drips acid on its targets. Yay. And the lich is no more. We can decipher simpler instructions, but have no luck figuring out the more complex spells. Thanks to the parts you do understand, those of you with skill in mage spells learn all of the first 7 spells at level 2. And this is the same one, but for priest spells. So Andrew knows a few more things now. Awesome sauce. Historical scroll. Fair bit of historical scrolls here. Right, can't get out that way. This could be annoying. The light means that the basilisks and the gremlins can see me now. You're just a giant lizard, not a basilisk. Had me worried for nothing. Though there are some prominent statues here. Exile, this is quite a good one to hit for some fire-resistant armor. In Avernum, I don't remember what's here. A short sword, whose owner seems pleased to see me, but not in a way I like. Well, that was easy. Oh look, I'm right next to the Crypt of Drath, which holds one of the 3 pieces of Demon Slayer. Also, I might want to pause stream for a bit just so I can refill my water mug here. Must hydrate. In fact, I'll do that. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am right next to it, and it does have one of the good priest spells. I should have everything I need to get through here. Okay, do not trust this bridge. Hello, friends. Really, all of that and the vampire is still not dead. No ammo equipped. Oh, I guess it's time to switch over to the crossbow. Here, have an emerald too. Many shiny things in the coffin. Oh, and a cat in my lap. Hello, Garnet. And the Garnet says squeak. Yeah, for whatever reason, Theo is much more okay with me picking him up and holding him, but he doesn't hang out on my lap like Garnet does during recording sessions. Okay, not in there. Here we go. Huge granite door with a marble keyhole. If all you're going to do is haste and slow, it will not end well for you. When did Teresa get webbed? Slightly more threatening enemies. Slightly. There it is. Yeah, imps get me in combat mode for the sheer annoyance factor. Oh, the statues. They're living statues. Neener, neener. I think that's everything. Down we go. Which opens that. So I need to do some healing. Is there much that I need to mess with over here? Don't remember. Healing made me realize that I should maybe be conserving Sabrina's spell points a little bit. Aw. Andrew only gets 2 targets because he has approximately 4 intelligence. That is so satisfying. That's open, that gets me to a boat. Oops. This body has been here for many years. Looks like it's, well, it shows the insignia of the Empire Army, so it could very well be from the first expedition. Indeed it is. Demon Slayer is lost. Ghoul carried the tip below. We are taking the other 2 pieces west in hope. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. So I know that safe travel is in here somewhere, but I don't know where, and... oh no. This is closed when it was open before. How did they relock the doors? Let's just put that down to this place is very, very cursed. And inhabited by many undead. opens this gate, and I'm pretty sure... How dare you see me when I can't see you? Feh. Yes, so that wheel, I think, also opens this. Blarg. Problem solved. That problem needs another solution. Kind of annoyed that I can't see the rocks in the water on my map. There's nothing in this corner. Oh, that's a problem. That's a big problem, actually. Okay, not such a big problem if I can get Andrew up next to do some damage. But if a character is paralyzed, they can walk around the map, they cannot attack. And that is taking a while to wear off. Okay, the obvious thing to do here is inspect the door. And I basically fear no traps whatsoever anymore. Okay. Not progression, but very useful. Has been opened a few inches, but not far enough for you to slide under it. Well, phooey. Maybe I do need to do something in this corner. Okay, which one of you are the living statues? Only one, then. Okay. I don't know if I ever found out what was up here. Well, these gates are open. Mandrake, don't mind if I do. Oh, a magic trap. Well then. Not so bad as magical traps go. There was another door down here that I never did anything with. Oh, so there were just two of you. Guarding bones. Brilliant. Just brilliant. I will spend some resources over here then. It'd be funny if you died from acid. And I just happened to find this secret room by combat repositioning. Cool, cool. Why is there a surprise skeleton? Okay, and that did open that gate all the way. I'm pretty sure that casting light will do nothing. Confirmed. But at at least I have my map. Right, I think this is just a dead end. And it's this teleporter maze! Hooray! But again, I have my map, so I can at least tell when I'm in different chambers. Well, you're a bit different. Stop that. Crud. I don't suppose we have any resurrection balm or something. Spell fails. Someone must have Balm of Life. Or, you know, we could reload. Oh, that's bad. No need to deal with the other demons. While I'm back here, oh. Okay, whatever. If you're not going to say it to my face, don't bother. Oh no, a lock I cannot pick. Good thing there's a secret passage nearby. There usually is on unpickable locks. Or locks that won't respond to lockpicks or unlock doors. Nothing in the sarcophagus. Maybe we can figure out where that vampire came from. Well, it's not a spell, but it is pretty nifty. Do you just run away when you're out of javelins? Okay, so this nonsense again. And that nonsense again. Vaguely interesting that the fourth chamber has had some guests and none of the others did. I believe that might be a hint that there's a secret passage over here. Haha. Jeff, did you make this significantly easier than the first iteration? Okay, shielding level 2 does not very much against fire damage. And I've got magic barriers, so Teresa might not be able to do a whole lot here. Bolts are good. So, repel spirit with disco ball. 28 damage. Bolt of fire. 6. Also, ow! Well, that was easier than I expected. Probably I could just walk through at least some of these barriers. But why would I do that when I don't have to? I'm very amused that these high-power liches are wearing just regular cloaks. And shiny but unenchanted jewelry. Blessed robe. Invulnerability potion. Aha, spellbooks. Okay, one of these I think has knowledge of Drath, which might boost my mage lore or some such, at cost to my sanity. That one is safe travel. Cool. I am now lava-proof when I want to be. Okay. Those in your group with skills casting magical spells will be able to decipher it. That may not necessarily be a good idea. Leaves you feeling more powerful, but drained and slightly unhinged. Well, I think that did give at least one of my characters magery. Might have reduced my intelligence. Oh, hi Bruno, thank you. Yep. Demon slaying totally counts as cozy game streaming. Given that magery can't be trained, I think this might be worth the trade-off. More or less. If I'm especially sneaky, I guess I don't actually have to fight Draff. Huzzah! Sword pieces! Now let's leave here and never, ever return. There's another way to get back, I'm sure of it. There is, it's not even hard to find. Door is closed. But I can just use the stairs over here. And we're out! Now let's go park the boat somewhere sensible. Was there something in this fort that I wanted to do? If there was, I've already done it. Now let's journey to the exciting world of inventory management. Teresa has no unidentified stuff. Andrew has no unidentified stuff. Okay, Ring of Illness. Mithril chainmail, very nice. And a cursed helmet. Armor ring, even better than a shield ring. Mind crystal of gymnastics. Well, now we have some very shiny things to sell off. Okay, Wand of Koronos, definitely not. Okay, so I think the short sword I picked up is this blessed short sword. Which could maybe be better than the diamond dagger. 2 to 12 plus 8. Oh, Luigi's a pole user. I'd forgotten about that. 2 to 16 plus 4. Can't rearrange inventory while I'm doing commerce. I can sell the Ring of Illness, but I can't sell the Cursed Leather Helmet. Sure. Maybe some sages have limited curse-breaking skills. Reminder, never sell the Orb of Thralney, you will be sad. I mean, I guess you could sell it after doing the Grey Hoth and Hawthorn quests. But really, you should not be able to sell the Orb of Thralney. Though at least in Avernum, if you sell it, you can probably get it back with a huge chunk of money. Okay, so Ring of Health is basically a Ring of Regen. Okay, Mithril Chainmail is not magical. It does give some encumbrance. Shame that. But it's very good chainmail. Yeah, the icy chainmail I think I picked up from the Slith Fort we just passed by. Oh, Teresa, you're only wearing Blessed Studded? Mithril for you. 2 to 16 plus 4. Yeah, actually these will do about the same amount of damage. Smite is a little better than a fine Slith Spear, but it is two-handed. Shadow Leather's nice because there's no encumbrance. Okay, I guess nobody's wearing the Blessed Robe. I completely forgot that Luigi had bow and arrows equipped. Nah. So Andrew, let's go ahead and sell your extra ash bow. Because I noticed that Luigi does in fact have one. Maybe I can swap out the Fletcher's ring for an armor ring. I could equip Smite on Luigi. Not sure if it's worth the slight defensive loss. I mean, Luigi's got about equal skill with melee and pole. Harumph. Eh. We'll see if I ever find a good stat stick for him weapon-wise. But I believe I can do some training. Just a little bit of training. Maybe I should have kept that extra ash bow, or picked up a crossbow for Teresa. Eh, whatever. Okay, so Andrew. You get a few more good bolts. I don't know how many iron arrows Luigi even has. And Teresa, you've got pretty decent bow skill. The problem with crossbows is that bolts are a little harder to find and also more expensive. Okay. Given recent decisions and different skill levels, Teresa is getting a shiny new bow. And by shiny, I mean used. Maybe I'll give you the Fletcher's ring. Salliekat actually buying ammunition in a game? What? Okay. On to the next things, and next thing is going to be Erica. I know there's bandits hiding in here. I'm not going to deal with them right now. Or possibly ever. Okay, I actually have to check in before entering the abyss. Or I could use the Orb of Thrall to fly around and avoid this entirely. Oh, apparently there's a bounty I can collect. Great. Here we go. Yay, I'm checked in. They have my names. If I come through the other way without having checked in, they will not let me pass. So, shrooms? Aha, mandrake. Very good. I should probably be searching for good alchemical recipes at some point as well, but That's a little harder to remember. I now have 2 invulnerability potions. Huzzah. Also, while I'm up here, I could do a couple of things related to other main quests. Yay, random potion ingredients. Well, not actually random, placed there quite deliberately. Oh right, I have to go searching for the patches of mold. I think I have to be told about the patches of mold before I can collect them now. Silly game with its more advanced item gating system, or event gating system. Okay, so that's one. Okay, they're bandits, they're not Empire soldiers. They get to die anyway. I will pick up a few extra bolts, why not? A difficult fight. Avernum has been rid of another horde of bandits. Their leader has a beautiful halberd strapped to his back. You take it. And it's not identified. Interesting. Maybe it's just me, but that is an oddly cute monster death sound. Special items. 5 chunks of mold. I think in Exile, one of the chunks of mold was actually on the other side of the river, which made it a little more challenging to get. Oh, I'm mistaken, because there is another one. It is on the other side of the river. I needed 6, not 5. Pluck. some help getting into the tower. And just as a small reminder, Avernum is more difficult to speedrun than Exile, because it does things like not let you into Scaragath until you explicitly get permission from King Micah. Whereas in Exile, you can just stroll in as soon as you're able to make it up here. Who needs a bridge when you've got an orb? And now I get to go through all of Erica's tower. Great. First gate to weed out basic adventurers. Oh, hi. Ah, mutant lizard. Healing. I also ought to get or make some resurrection balm at some point. Oh, thank you, Vince. Erica, do you mind if I pick a few of your herbs? No? Good. Because, you know, I'm totally going to use most of those. I don't think I can actually unlock that. I can unlock that, but there is a gate on the other side of it. Yeah, Golem. This requires a little bit more firepower. Now, Luigi does have curing level 3, and it does cure acid. Okay. I thought it didn't for some reason. And we've passed all of Erica's traps. Huzzah! As much as I do enjoy the goblin puzzle, I don't so much like the maze with the basilisks in here. Erica, I have much to learn from you. Some cool brews. So I can learn the arcane spells here. ultimately sure I'm going to use them much is the thing. Okay, Amy, Patrick, and dragons. We would like to help you strike against the Empire. Okay, I think I have to go talk to Aiden, and then Erica will tell me about the statues, and then I can get the secrets from them. Yeah. Right, I should get the key from Erica's library. Library, not the bedroom. Aha! A quest that I received in Darman is finally complete. I'd forgotten about that. I do really like that all Avernum games after this one include a quest log. A key. I take. Okay, Blessed Fame, yada yada. Aha! So, 1 leader slain by Motrax. We did get the brooch from Motrax. Scried, in possession of the spiders. Would retrieve, but spiders are too irritating. Not to worry, Erica, we've got that one for you. And then there's one in the Grim Cavern. Good Question is the one that has made its way to Murtis, which is conveniently near the Grim Cavern. And the last brooch, Pyrog has it, won't trade it, bad news. We do have to fight him for that one. Okay, Erica's Tower ended up being somewhat less awful than it can be. But now I need to go north. Probably not straight north. I was wondering if these were some lost sliths, but no, they're poison fungi. Okay, this doesn't actually have much for me. This is just a very early mention of the Vanatai. We cannot pass the barriers. Although this specific cavern, I think, does show back up in Exile too. As part of the passage to... what was it, Ornatha Ziggurat in Empire territory? While I'm indulging in my power gaming. You find a mummified body with a curving blade of delicately carved obsidian. Wavy sword. And this area is home to various demons and stuff. Oh, I think I actually can reach Koth from here. Maybe. Yes! I think I investigated this once and found there was nothing of interest on there. Okay, Koth will consider allowing us to approach him. Do not steal, or your fate will match ours. Noted. And do not step in the lava, or it will hurt a lot. So wait, okay, Andrew took very little damage because he's got the icy chainmail. Luigi has a dragonskin cloak, that'll help. And also drakeskin sandals. Yes, and to talk to Koth, we have to fight our way through some living statues first. Please die. Jerks. Are the living statues actually taking any fire damage? No, they do not take fire damage, and I'm just wasting my time and spell points. Does Unshackle Mind wake someone up? Yes, it does. Okay, so can I do anything useful with spells here? Oh, I think they take a tiny bit of damage from magic. Maybe, it's pretty hard to tell. Living statue takes no damage, living statue takes 10 damage, okay. And then I get them into melee range and they start punching instead of summoning. Wonderful. Yeah. Lair of Koth the Mighty, Koth the Wise, all thieves will feel his wrath. So Koth is one of those who'll say, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, I eat you. Or something. I don't know. Okay, let's not go down the rear exit. Let's not do anything with that. Let's talk to the mighty dragon. Shelves by the Spiral of Runes. Okay, cool. Would you teach magical rituals? Fair point, we have not done anything for you yet. Oh, hello. Once again, an NPC or monster floating around clued me into the existence of another secret door. Which gives me Beast Ceremony level 3. Very nice. I can learn much of anything else from Koth at this point. Oi, Guardian. Since you're busy in combat, you don't have time to read them, naturally. Okay, found you. There was just the one. Journal of a Band of Adventurers dating back to the early days of the Empire. Interesting. You learn a lot of helpful tips and tricks designed to make adventuring life easier. I gain experience. Hooray! That way lies demons. I don't want to go that way right now. More more rare potion ingredients, and by rare potion ingredient I mean mandrake. Okay, I don't think there's much in particular to see here, aside from game lore. Yeah, I keep going for info instead of inventory. Fine, I'll pay you 10 coins. Better than paying 100. Well, I just paid you! Alright, I've done enough in Barga to join the Scimitar. But I haven't done much more. Oh, I would love to have even limited flight in real life. So my mystery weapons are a Blessed Halberd and the Alien Blade. Blessed Halberd would be really, really good if I didn't already have the Jade Halberd, which I swiped from Sulfurus and she didn't even care. Okay, Alien Blade is a two-handed sword, which does good damage and constantly drips poison. So that would require me to ditch the shield. Yeah, the Jade Halberd does same amount of damage. Ooh, U-bow. And U-crossbow. And good ammos. Oh, but I can't sell to you. Darn it. Oh no, giants. Okay, I might want a little bit of strategy here, beyond just hit everything with fire. Okay, that's going to be annoying if the shamans keep casting Sanctuary between rounds. But But Sanctuary doesn't save you from Fire Blast, so who cares? Oh. Finally broke through a Sanctuary. Yay. Mini coins? And other good loots. People of Barga now have a few less giants to fight. Hooray. And I am going to have to deal with the giants at least a little bit, because I need the tin key to get the giant boats, which I need to talk to the people on the islands, yada yada. Teresa is not as overpowered with pole weapons as she is with melee, but she's pretty good. Wait, who's got smite? You've got smite. Do I really want Luigi to be the one with smite? Because Luigi, I like you, but you're a bit crap in the physical combat department. And all of the ogres are immediately dead. Zach, I just saw your comment. It ain't ogre till it's ogre. Indeed. Well, let's see if I can remember some of the speed routing through here. First step, fall into the pit. Oh no, a pit! Escape from prison hole. Ignore other prisoners. Swiftly kill ogres. Okay, over here is, I think, not a spell, but another place to learn about Greyhoth. Or possibly Adsakai. Hello. Oh, ruins, delightful. Okay, so getting Repel Spirit for everyone, or everyone except Teresa at least, actually was pretty useful. What spear is this? This might be Ghoulbane. Yeah. Couple of demons here. Or at least one. It's fine. Yeah, indeed. This mentions Greyhoth and his lieutenant Ads Hakai Ads, with Basalt Fort and Mage's Tower. So was this place around here before the giants? Do they have a pet human doing some demonology for them? Good questions. Is a way up, but I need to get the giant key before I go up. Okay, need combat mode. Yeah, 25 bonus damage is kind of worth it for Smite, if I'm facing giants. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Wanted the healing potions. I do not need a giant-sized red tunic. Here it is. Large key roughly formed from tin. Oh, ow. Ow, ow. So apparently the giants have ogres as servants, similar to the Nephilim and goblins. Where are the stairs? Okay, I thought there were other stairs in that corner, but maybe not. Oh, no, here's the stairs I was thinking of. Yay. The giants also employ a couple of goblins. Or have them around as lizard food. One of those. Oh, I see. I was probably seeing a whip on the ground. Nope, that was bones. Stop doing that. Thank you. On second thought, maybe I don't want to go through the giant throne room, or mead hall, or whatever. On third thought, maybe that's my only real option. Okay, I'm magic resistant, but definitely not invulnerable. Sanctuary again? How dare you? He. No, not my squishy mage. Okay, Smite got a little underutilized there. It's fine. Shield ring and healing elixir. And some fancy wines. I don't think I ever did drink a wine in combat. So, who wants some? Luigi can have a Mushroom Merlot 91. And the drunk status effect from ingesting a strong dose of alcohol. And that was the only enemy nearby, so you don't really get to see what drunkenness does, but I'm pretty sure it's much like being cursed. Iron helmet, that is a slight upgrade from the leather. Oh, and I could have gotten a free U-bow over here. Well then. Anyway, there is more stuff that I could do in here, but I've got the key that I wanted. I can just leave. Through the side gate. Ha ha ha. So much loot! Open the gate! There is stuff to do here. I'm right nearby. I could take on Pyrog before I do the Northern Island stuff. Though the stream is running long, and I am a bit tired. So can I do Beast Ceremony right here? Oof, I can, but that benefits everybody. Let's maybe reset that. Maybe. Because if I do it out here, can't with hostile there aren't any hostile monsters in sight, technically. Oh, it's so much less convenient than Major Blessing. Okay, I think that targeted me and not anybody else. Okay, and use combat mode to get up here very quickly. Greetings, Worm, we have no fear of you! Okay, so I am already hasted. Let's slow a few folks here. And do a little summoning. Now, should I put both fighters on dragon duty, or should I have Andrew go ahead and start wailing on giants? Ah, Pyrog takes no damage from the flaming sword. How about that? Pyrog probably also won't take much damage from divine fire. I could summon a shade and it would die almost immediately. Good evening, Commodore 64 fan. Re-up the haste. Okay, so I really did just summon regular old skeletons. How do you miss the giant dragon? I guess that makes as much sense as saying your arrow just bounces right off. Rod of summons who don't suck so much. Okay then. Well, Pyrock resists the poison, but he's taking decent damage, I guess. I can always cast a smite. Totally not useless. Yeah. There's someone hiding behind this pillar. That cannot stand. Oh dear. Rod of Illusions is going to be basically useless. Control foes could maybe be good on a giant. Okay, so Pyrog resists fire, and Pyrog resists poison. Pyrog just needs you to put down a whole lot of damage on him. Okay, so it was Pyrog's turn to summon a bunch of trash allies. This fight could be a little easier with any of the arcane or divine spells that I don't have. Since when do dragons get acid breath? Okay, never mind. I'm good. At least he targeted the bat summon and not me. Okay, I'm sure there's some more giants around here, but they should be pretty easy compared to Pyrog the Dragon. And the only loot that Pyrog dropped was the key that we took from around his neck. But the giants are much more generous. Dragon key opens dragon lock, leads to gruesome dragon bedchamber. And visiting the Crypt of Drath may not have been a waste of time after all. Haha. Flee. Demons also resist poison, because why wouldn't they? I can barely see the snakes against this background. Okay, treasure room! Plate mail, halberd, yew crossbow, very nice. Robe. Acid arrows. Upgrade. Also, boy, am I glad that my carrying capacity is limited only by inventory slots and not by... Oh, actually it is limited by character strength and weight, but I just haven't run into that particular limitation for a while now. There's more. There has to be. Here it is. Here we go. Beautiful chalcedony brooch. One more on the way to collecting the whole set. And safe travel is still active. Amazing. Okay, nothing on that side. I see you there. At this point, Sabrina probably has more of the basic herbs than she will ever use. Actually, Teresa, you should maybe give that healing elixir to someone else. And use up some of my basic healing potions that don't do a huge portion of my total health anymore. Okay, giants are all gone. And I can loot to my greedy adventurer heart's content. Steal. Heck yeah, I'm stealing some Balm of Life if it's available. Hoo-ha! And there's nothing here, just a bit of land. Oh, apparently today is Remembrance 1 of Avernum's birth. The anniversary of the day the first exiles arrived in Avernum. Traditionally spent in study and contemplation. Training doesn't cost any gold. Was there a boathouse in original Exile, or was that Exile 2 that I'm thinking of? Doesn't matter that much. Here we find Amy Far Traveler, and she teaches us part of the password to leave the underworld. And there we find some fire lizards that I'm not going to engage with. If we want to do this successfully, drink from the pool, achieve enlightenment, pass this barrier, concentrating to keep from being charmed by it. And we have reached the rather remote hidden island tower. Remote and well guarded. And we have to talk to Gilbert here to find the door. We have traveled far to get here. There is much we would like to learn. Then you should enter the tower. Thanks, buddy. Where did you put the... There it is. Okay. Aiden, you have stuff to tell me. Am I this much anticipated visitor? So it would appear. I would love to hurt the Empire. Okay, we're going to need to go get a Royal Seal of the Empire, and that is going to take some doing. Okay, so we have gained a bit more knowledge. Wait Wait a sec. My enlightenment has worn off. So I should go talk to Josie before leaving. Otherwise, I am likely to become very sad. Speaking of very sad, I don't entirely like that Jeff gave Josie this old witch graphic instead of the younger, prettier mage. Because he still describes her as wearing a brightly colored gauzy dress. I can now pass the blue field safely! Hooray! And I can fight some Empire soldiers if I feel like it. Actually... not that way. Yeah, that would be a really good graphic to use for Crohn's, and this does use a lot of the same engine and graphics that were developed for Nethergate. I haven't actually played most of Nethergate yet. I want to. Soonish. It's on my ever-growing list of stuff to Let's Play. Okay, we talked to Aiden. Now what do you have for me? Okay, now that you've contacted Aiden, you can learn how to reach the portal. Now you must find at least 4 of 5 magical brooches. 5 is better if you want to come back alive from your mission. And she finally tells me about the statues. Oh yeah, this guy wants a black drake fang, and he'll let me look at some magical scrolls. I think I know where to find one of those. Just let me go all the way back up here. It's on one of these islands, I'm sure. Maybe I will end up dealing with these lizards after all. Oh, I can feed the lizards and not just fight them. And that basically just loses me some food. When the hungry creatures realize no food is forthcoming, they decide you are food. Fire lizards, oh no, my favorite spell will not work here. Sketchy Spiderweb Software shenanigans. Hey there, Kibbits. So yeah, fire will not work here. Smite is better than nothing. Oh, right. Not so many, targets available. Well, at least they mostly targeted my fire-resistant characters. Yeah, lightning spray is gonna do more damage. And nothing. I'm pretty sure I can find a black drake fang around here somewhere. Sparkling spring. Save first. Energy flows through you. You become more nimble. Did I just get a perma bonus to dexterity? I think I did. Awesome. That's something. Weird altar, okay. I don't remember what that altar does right now. Maybe these spirits will do something. No, nothing. Just a grisly fate and eternal anguish. There's a drake. Lone drake hunting on this beach. Attacks as soon as it sees you. Well, that was easy. The drake has been slain. As you search for treasure, you notice one of its fangs is black. Closer inspection reveals that it's made of onyx. Very strange. You pry it out of the creature's mouth, in case anyone would find it interesting. And I learned Summon Aid level 3! Hooray, I guess. But hey, it's another level 3 spell. I could work on getting the silver circlet while I'm here, but I'm going to be passing through this area at least once more anyway. Just for exploration, really. How to sneak out of the abyss! Darman, where are you? There you are. So, you would have been the one to give me a quest from Darman. We went to Erica's library. The Valoran bestiary was there. Wonderful. I will visit her as soon as I can. Aha, I can read magical tomes. And I've got Ice Lances, level 3. That's definitely not outdated. And I can talk to one of the statues. Bandits are talking back here. They have a storehouse of stolen goods hidden somewhere in Darman. Valuable brooch, but he might be in jail. Actually, I think I do need to talk to that guy. This isn't foreboding at all. Let's put our war paint on. Hi there, demons. I'm not entirely certain that Teresa's the best choice there, but she's a good one. Okay, I remembered that being much worse. Probably because it can really kick your butt if you're lower level and not expecting it. More silver bars, recall crystal. Ooh, bolt of life. Item's too heavy. It's fine, I'm not really hurting for cash right now. I will take a mysterious ring. And a mysterious boots. Okay, bars of iron and furs and... Okay, does this one not have the Heartfinder sword? I guess not. There you are. Okay, so Bertrand stole the brooch, and Eldon got the blame. But I don't got it because that weasel Bertrand took it from me and hightailed it east, so go bother him. Probably in Murdis. I'm going to do one more stopover in Blosk, and then I think I'm gonna stop for the night. Ring of Grief, oh boy. Steel Halberd. Cursed Plate Mail. Don't remember where I picked up Mystery Plate Mail. Ring of Discomfort. Dancing Boots. In case you want to start randomly dancing without control. Cursed Robe. Okay, that's some not so great loot then. Oh. Oh. Yep, that is the Ghoulbane. Well, I can sell the Cursed Plate Mail. Should maybe buy another set of magic lockpicks. Just on the off chance I break my last one. Entirely sure I want another Fletcher's Ring here. Spiritual herbs. Okay, I guess those spiritual herbs just managed to not stack with the others for some reason. Yeah, if I have a Rod of Major Call, I'm not using the Rod of Illusions. Goodbye. Oh wow, Andrew just keeps racking up the skill points. Luigi has a few to spend as well. Yay. So gymnastics is a trainable skill. Okay, minimum skill is 13 for Fire Blast. I am at 11. I probably should focus more on boosting intelligence. You know what, who's got that knowledge brew? Luigi, because I'm doing a silly build with you. Chug. Hooray, now Luigi can actually cast Fire Blast. And he's probably not going to get up to the arcane spells. Although, in my other 100% game, I did use Arcane Blow a few times. I never did much with Arcane Summon or Arcane Shield. Maybe I did a little with Arcane Shield. But I think high-level Divine Warrior was just better. And of course I can't cast it now because I'm not in combat mode. Yay! Fire Blast! At a higher cost than Divine Fire. Okay. Well, it's getting pretty late here, and I've been at this for a while, so I'm going to stop here and maybe talk to some other statues next time I pick this up. Will I wait until I get another 100 subscribers? Will I pick it up next week maybe? I don't know. But until I do, thank you so much for tuning in and commenting and being good fans of me and of Spiderweb. So, good night, sleep well everyone, and see you next time.